Welcome, dear dreamers. Tonight, we travel beyond the clouds where stars whisper and the moon hides its secret key. Close your eyes and let the magic begin. Milky Way. Far beyond the silver skies and drifting clouds, there was a kingdom called Lyria, known as the land of eternal dreams. Its castles were made of crystal glass, glowing gently under the moonlight, and its rivers shimmered with soft, silver-blue light. The air there was filled with the fragrance of stardust and blooming night flowers. In this kingdom lived a magical horse named Serene. She was no ordinary horse. Her mane glowed like falling moonlight, her eyes held the color of midnight oceans, and her hooves left trails of silver sparks wherever she galloped. Serene was the guardian of dreams, chosen by the moon herself. Each night, she carried sleeping wishes from the world below up to the celestial lake, where the moon bathed them in light and turned them into new stars. But one night, something changed. The moon that always rose with grace did not shine that night. Its light flickered, dimmed, and then vanished. The entire kingdom fell into soft darkness, and even the dreams stopped flowing. The Queen of Lyria, Queen Alara, called upon Serene. Her voice trembled softly. "Serene, my child of light, the moon's key has been stolen. Without it, the moon cannot rise. You must find it before the world forgets to dream." Serene bowed her silver head. A soft wind brushed her mane, whispering, "The key lies where light meets shadow." Without a second thought, Serene galloped into the forest of eternal night, the only place where the moonlight had never touched. Every step she took echoed softly through the mist. The trees were tall, ancient, their branches twisting into shapes like reaching hands. The stars above seemed to hold their breath. From the shadows emerged a creature, a fox with golden eyes and wings made of fatting feathers. "Who dares enter my forest?" it asked in a voice that shimmered like wind on glass. Serene spoke gently. "I am Serene, guardian of dreams. The moon's key has been taken, and I must bring back its light." The fox's gaze softened. "Then you seek the shadow veil, but beware, every truth has its reflection." Before disappearing into the mist, the fox left behind a glowing feather, the first clue to the key's resting place. Following the fox's feather, Serene reached a lake so still that it mirrored the entire sky. It was said that whoever looked into it would see their deepest fear. As Serene gazed down, the water began to swirl. She saw herself, but darker, her eyes glowing red like burning embers. Her reflection whispered, "You cannot find the key, because you are part of the darkness now." Serene closed her eyes and breathed softly. "No, I am born of light, and light does not fear the dark." With that, the reflection shattered like broken glass, and from the water rose a silver moonstone, glowing warmly. It whispered to her mind, "Find the gate of starlight, the moon awaits." She galloped through the clouds, softly, gracefully, her mane flowing like starlight in motion. Shooting stars danced beside her, as if guiding her path. In the distance, a mountain of pure light rose, Mount Lunaris, where the gate of starlight rested. But as she neared, dark shadows circled above the night wraiths, creatures born from broken dreams. They swooped down, whispering fears into her ears. "You will fail, the moon will fade, dreams will die." Serene closed her eyes again, letting her heart glow with the soft hum of hope. A gentle lullaby echoed from within her, a song the moon had once taught her. "Headphones shine, my light, through storm and night. The dreamer's heart will find the sight." Her body began to glow brighter than ever, and the night wraiths dissolved like mist in dawn's light. Finally, Serene reached the top of Mount Lunaris. Before her stood a vast gate made of shining silver threads, stars woven into form. A soft voice came from the sky. It was the moon herself. "My child, the key you seek lies beyond this gate, but you must first remember who you are." Serene touched the gate gently with her glowing hoof. In that moment, Her mane flared like moonfire, and memories of her birth returned. She was not just a guardian. She was a fragment of the moon's own light, sent to protect the dream world. The gate slowly began to open. As the silver gates unfolded, Serene stepped into a realm unlike anything she had ever seen. The ground shimmered like glass, reflecting constellations beneath her hooves. Stars floated in the air like glowing petals, and the wind sang soft, wordless songs. At the heart of this realm stood an enormous crystal moon, cracked and dim. And before it, a dark figure cloaked in shadows, its eyes burning with the pale light of lost dreams. "So, the moon's guardian returns," the voice hissed softly. "You seek the key, yet you do not understand what it unlocks." Serene stood tall, her mane glowing faintly. "I understand enough. Without the key, the moon cannot rise, and dreams will fade." The shadow laughed, a sound that made even the stars shiver. "The moon does not need saving, I do. I was once her light too." The figure stepped forward, and Serene gasped. It was another horse, dark as midnight, with a mane of smoke and starlight. "I am Noctra," she whispered, "the forgotten reflection of the moon. When she chose light, I became the shadow." The air grew heavy, filled with whispers of ancient magic. Serene felt her heart tremble, not from fear but sorrow. "Noctra," she said gently, "light and shadow are not enemies. You were never forgotten." But Noctra's eyes glowed brighter. "You lie. Every night, the moon shines only for you, not for me. I will take the key, and I will be seen again." Before Serene could answer, Noctra charged, hooves striking sparks in the starry ground. The two horses collided in a burst of light and darkness. Stars scattered, constellations broke apart. Serene's voice was soft yet strong. "Headphone, let the moon decide who she truly loves." Their powers intertwined, moonlight and shadow swirling into a storm that painted the heavens. Amid the chaos, a calm voice echoed from above. It was the moon herself, glowing faintly through the clouds. "My daughters," she whispered, "you are two halves of my soul. One carries light, the other carries peace within darkness. The key of the moon is not to unlock power, but to unite what was broken." The storm stilled. A small, glowing object floated between them, a silver key, shaped like a crescent tear. Serene and Noctra stared at it, then at each other. In that silence, Serene stepped forward and said softly, "Then we must hold it together." Both horses touched the key at once, and a brilliant wave of light surged across the realm. The cracked crystal moon healed itself, glowing brighter and brighter until the entire sky shimmered like liquid silver. Lyria below woke gently, bathed in soft moonlight. Dreams returned, fluttering through every window, every sleeping child, every lonely heart. Noctra looked at Serene with tears in her dark eyes. "I never wanted to destroy. I only wanted to be remembered." Serene nuzzled her softly. "Now you are. You will shine beside me in every dream, in every night." And so the moon rose again, but this time with two shades. One of silver light and one of deep blue glow. Together, they formed the eternal bond of balance, light and shadow united. When Serene returned to the kingdom, the people of Lyria gathered beneath the moonlit sky. Queen Alaris smiled, her voice filled with awe. "You have done more than restore the light. You have restored hope." The rivers sparkled again, and the stars above whispered softly, "Dream on, little world, for the moon watches once more." Serene stood atop the hill, overlooking the kingdom. She closed her eyes, feeling Noctra's presence in the stars above, not gone, just transformed. Headphone, every dream begins in darkness, but it always finds its light. Crescent moon. Headphone, and now, dear listener, let your own dreams begin. Close your eyes, breathe softly, and remember, even in the darkest night, there's always a glimmer waiting to shine. Headphone, thank you for joining this journey. If you love this story, come back tomorrow night, where another tale will bloom under the silver sky.